Good evening. This is Akashvani Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Panel on One Nation, One Election seeks feedback on proposal to enable simultaneous polls across the country. ISRO successfully enters Aditya L1 satellite into final orbit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi joins the nation in applauding the extraordinary feat. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh calls for setting up more Gurukuls to protect cultural heritage and provide modern education. And Rajya Sabha MP Phangnon Konyak underlines need to promote local products, talents for economic growth. Now the news in detail. The panel on One Nation, One Election led by former President Ramnath Kovind has invited suggestions from the public for making appropriate changes in the existing legal administrative framework to enable simultaneous elections in the country. In a public notice, the high-level committee said the suggestions received by January 15 would be taken up for consideration. The committee has held 2 meetings since it was constituted in September last year. It had also recently written to political parties seeking their views and an interaction on a mutually agreed date on the idea of holding simultaneous polls. It had later sent a reminder to the parties. Letters were sent to 6 national parties, 33 state parties and 7 registered unrecognized parties. The committee has also heard the views of the Law Commission on simultaneous polls. The Indian Space Research Organisation ISRO has successfully inserted Aditya L1 satellite into final orbit today. In a tweet, ISRO said Aditya L1 has successfully entered the halo orbit around the L1 point. Considered the most challenging task to precisely insert the satellite in the halo orbit at Lagrangian point, ISRO meticulously used the motor and thrusters from the Ground Command Center, which is roughly 1.5 million kilometers away. Aditya L1 is India's maiden solar mission to observe and study the sun's corona, understand its extreme heat and its influence on Earth. L1 is the Lagrangian point where gravitational forces between the Earth and the Sun reach equilibrium and the Sun can be observed without the hindrance of eclipse. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today joined the nation in applauding the extraordinary feat as India's first solar observatory Aditya L1 reached its destination. In a social media post, Modi said that it is a testament to the relentless dedication of the scientists in realizing the most complex and intricate space missions. The Prime Minister added that the country will continue to pursue new frontiers of science for the benefit of humanity. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh has called for setting up more Gurukuls in the country, not only to provide modern education, but also protect India's moral and cultural heritage. After laying the foundation stone of Gurukulam Ivam Acharya Gulam at Haridwar in Uttarakhand today, Singh said, at a time when moral values are deteriorating due to imitation of foreign culture, Gurukuls must come forward to provide modern education while incorporating moral values among the youth. Referring to the National Education Policy 2020, Singh voiced the government's resolve to inculcate moral values in the young, ignited minds right from primary education. He urged Gurukuls to develop in the areas of emerging and advanced technology such as artificial intelligence, along with traditional education in sync with today's constantly evolving times. Highlighting the efforts being made by the government towards cultural upliftment, the minister said the idea goes beyond cultural preservation and underscored the role of Gurukuls in this direction. Rajya Sabha MP S. Phangnon Konyak has emphasized upon the need to promote local products and talents for economic growth. She was speaking at the inaugural of the 4th Mon International Trade Fair and Expo 2024 in Mon Town yesterday. The MP said organizing such events in remote areas like Mon will ultimately benefit all stakeholders in product promotion, market development, branding, and economic upliftment of the local entrepreneurs. The expo is aimed at providing a common platform for artisans and performers to expand the sales network and market channels. The 14-day event will conclude on 18th of January. This news comes to you from Akashvani, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Union Minister of State for Power and Heavy Industries, Krishnan Pal Gurjar, today visited Newland District. He was accompanied by Minister for Public Health Engineering Department, Jacob Zumomi. Speaking at a program at the DC office, Gurjar assured that the Shaupa-Bangsha National Highway will be completed at the earliest. He said Newland District has also been selected for construction of a wellness centre. On Viksit Bharat Sankalp Yatra, he said the Yatra was launched to reach the grassroots for creating awareness about the various schemes introduced by the government and for availing them. He reiterated the Prime Minister's belief that the nation can be built up only if grassroots are strengthened. The Minister of State also interacted with local communities and NGOs and later reviewed the developmental works at Hovishe village. Gurjar, who is on a tour visit to Nagaland, acknowledged responses from the people on government's projects and their impact. Such feedback is invaluable for our continuous improvement, the minister said in social media post. Union Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal today said that India has exported products worth over 60 lakh crore in the financial year 2022-23. Addressing the 77th Foundation Day of the Bureau of Indian Standards through video conferencing in New Delhi, Goyal stressed that high-quality standards will help India achieve high ambitions and also become a developed nation. He said over 340 districts in the country have hallmarking facilities and nearly 4.5 lakh articles are hallmarked every day. Lauding the government's effort to make India self-reliant, Goyal said that till date, imports of toys have decreased by 52% as compared to 2014. Focusing on the need to shun dependency on foreign developed standards, Goyal recommended BIS be the pioneer of standards and enhance stakeholder engagement. Goyal called upon youth to become ambassadors of quality. Indian Navy Chief Admiral R. Hari Kumar said that over the last year, about 350 NCC cadets have joined the Navy as Agniveers. The Navy Chief said this at the NCC Republic Day Camp 2024 held in New Delhi today. He said a large number of women cadets are also joining the Navy as Agniveers. He said over the decades, the NCC has established itself as a benchmark for the holistic development of youth and has nurtured generations into responsible and motivated citizens. Admiral Hari Kumar said the NCC is contributing actively towards nation building, guided by the motto of unity and discipline. Nagaland Board of School Education has reiterated on the importance of Common University Entrance Test, CUET, for admissions to undergraduate courses of central universities. The board said it has requested all heads of higher secondary schools and colleges to once again to create awareness in schools by conducting mock tests and hands-on training to help the students in computer-based test mode. CUET provides a single window opportunity to students seeking admission in any central university or other participating entities, including state and private universities across the country, especially those from rural and other remote areas, and help establish better connections with the universities. And now it's when the news. Here are the main points again. Panel on One Nation, One Election seeks feedback on proposal to enable simultaneous polls across the country. ISRO successfully enters Aditya L1 satellite into final orbit. Prime Minister Narendra Modi joins the nation in applauding the extraordinary feat. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh calls for setting up more Gurukuls to protect cultural heritage and provide modern education. and Rajya Sabha MP Phangnon Konyak underlines need to promote local products, talents for economic growth. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.